All right, Larry. Day 1 on the right, day 2 on the left. You can already see a lot of differences with your setup. Number 1, you're wider on the left. Ball position is better on the left. You can see when you got here, your ball position was way too far forward. Okay, now you're inside your right heel. Now, as we start to take the club back, look at your left arm. Straight on the left. On the right, it's a little bent in a couple places, isn't it? You never get it forward pressed enough, and it's not straight. Now, when you go back to here, remember, we took the club inside a little early, didn't we? And notice how your hands are touching your left pocket. Not much extension, right? What's the difference? That's huge difference. You got some extension there. Now, as we go farther back here, club's good position. The shoulder turns good. Let's see what happens over here in that position. Okay, about the same. But you can see with the wider base how much easier it is to get your weight to the right side. See how you almost look like you're leaning? You almost look like you're leaning over on this foot over here, don't you? Over here, it looks like our weight's right there, right? So that's going to really help your power. Top of the swing, you're loaded up great. Top of the swing, look at the difference how far apart your knees are on the left compared to how far apart your knees are on the right, okay? So, that wider base is really helping you turn behind the ball better, okay? Now, as we start down, remember, we're trying to come from low to high, right? From inside instead of from down this way like you used to, right? Remember, you used to come outside the ball, across the ball. We're trying to come from inside and swing up at that ball, just like you did beautifully. Now, as we go to, got great leverage. And what I mean by leverage, Larry, is notice how the left arm and the golf club form an L, right? As we come down over here, you always had a pretty good L, too. So they're about the same. One's 97 degrees and one's 101. Now as we come down, we want to try to hold that lever. And it really doesn't hold. As our body works, you do this great slide, wouldn't you say? Weight's transferring back to the left. Now here, club's already released. Over here, look at this. One frame, club's released. You lost all your power early. And you see how you're 50-50? Let's watch over here. Club's not released yet. And that's because the body's working correctly. So, same position over here. The club's still back here. Because you've got your body working. You can really see how his hips are starting to turn. When you got here, because you were hitting from the top, it released early. Okay, now let's look at impact, moment of truth on both sides. Boom. Where's your hands? Where we want them, in front, right? Let's see what happens over here. Okay, flip. Look at the back of the right hand. The cup's gone, isn't it, past impact? Look at the back of the right hand on the left. Still have a little cup in there, don't you? Still have this on here. Yeah. And you can definitely see, we can't tell on the right, is the weight 50-50? Is your weight still on your back foot? Is it on your front foot? Let's look over here. I guarantee you, where's that weight? You can see off the ground, the weight's over here.